Hiya. My main carer is having a well-deserved week off, and now I'm back to multi-carers for a while. So I thought I'd just tell you guys what it's like. I have 9 different carers at the moment. I have 3 carer visits a day: lunchtime, tea time and supper time. And I've been having care for about 4 years now. When I first applied for care, I was about 95% bedridden, but the social worker didn't feel I needed it, so I was refused care for the first 1.5 years of me being bedridden. Then the second assessment we had, I was significantly worse, and so was Nigel, who was trying to look after me, him having Emmy as well. And so then we were awarded carers. And over the past 4 years, I've had about 17 different carers, all of them women. The carer agency did want to send a man carer, but I refused. But on the whole, the women have been very good. Some haven't, mind. One gave me food poisoning, and another one has now been put on the dangerous carer list. I've always found having carers very difficult to deal with. It's a real invasion of privacy, and particularly for those I don't like coming in, or perhaps I didn't trust them quite so much. On the whole, they were good, but people letting themselves into your house every day, who you really don't know very well, is quite unnerving. I know it wasn't a matter of choice. This had to happen, and I'm very grateful for their help, but I still don't like it all the same. And also having so many different carers, it's very chaotic. They all do things differently, and they can be so exhausting. Emmy has very specific needs, and it can be made worse so easily. And a lot of the carers, they really don't know anything about the illness, and they're often so loud, or they're very perfumed. That's something. And Emmy is just so sensitive, and they have no idea how to deal with it. In fact, my occupational therapist, she's always thought that the carers have used up a lot of my energy throughout the day, and have caused me a lot of stress. It can't be helped, it's just the way it is. In fact, she helped me write out an information sheet for the carers, particularly about my personal ME and how it should be dealt with. But carers don't often read notices, or if they do, nothing gets taken much notice of. So it didn't really make a lot of difference. Another thing with the carers, it doesn't matter how nice they are, they're so rushed and they're so stressed themselves. You're often a client that has to be dealt with before they rush on to the next one, and you can feel that, and it does affect the type of care that you get. It's not their fault, they're overworked, but it is a factor in stress levels. So at the moment I have 19.5 hours of care time per week, and not all that long ago the social worker came telling me I had too many hours, even though I was bedridden and needed everything doing to me. So the social worker cut my hours, but we couldn't do without them, so we have to pay ourselves for some of our care hours, because we can't manage without the care that I receive. Unfortunately, many social workers are just box tickers, and they have little empathy. Some obviously do, but the one we have at the moment doesn't. I'm just a number to her, and it's all about cash when it comes down to it. And that can sometimes be said for the care agencies themselves too, unfortunately. But as I said before, apart from this week, I have a carer who looks after me pretty much full time for her care hours. She lives down the road from me, and she asked the care agency if she could look after me because she's in walking distance basically, and she doesn't have transport. So that's what she does, and it's great. I have her 6 days a week, and it's so consistent, it's calming, and she's a great friend to me actually. She's lovely. I really hope this can stay. I'm not sure how long it can go on for, but this setup is going to really help me with recovery as it is doing already. The carer agency want me to have multi-carers just like everybody else, despite my occupational therapist writing them a very kind letter, trying to keep this arrangement. But still, it's how it is at the moment, and that's good. And my main carer, she's very interested in Emmy, and she's doing her best to help me. Anyway, that's enough for now, and thanks for listening. Bye.